Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me today on Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to do a reading. We're going to look at the past, the present, the hidden influence, the current, the influence of others and how they feel about your situation, the course of action, which is the next course of actions that should be taken, as well as the final outcome. Okay, we're also going to get an affirmation. I've written down some affirmations, for my makeshift cards. We'll look at that, and depending upon like what comes out in our tarot today, we might do some confirmation, and then we'll just kind of see what goes from there. Okay, so before we get started, I want to say, dear God, I call on you to use me as a tool to help the collective on their healing journey. If there is a message for a certain individual, may you guide them to my channel. May my spirit guides and my archangel protect me from any harm and negative influence. Okay, let me just switch this up right quick. My glasses right quick. Alright, guys, gotta put on my little reading glasses so that I can see the cards that's coming out so that I give you the proper reading. I want to say happy birthday to my Cancerians. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to you. We are now in Cancer season as well as Mercury retrograde. So be careful on decisions that you're making. Be mindful of feelings that come to you. They are coming to you to address, to feel, and to reaffirm. Okay? Alright. So spirit guides, tell me. Calling spirit guides. Okay, my spirit guides. Let's shuffle these 3 times before we get started, okay? I might do a little makeshift for you today as well, but let's just kind of see what's going on. Alright, so one more for Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Alright. Alright, guys. What happened in the past? Okay, well, 2 things. Alright, first one came out is all tied up. Okay, the second one that came out is hostilities. Can you guys see that? Is there a glare? I'm sorry if there is. Here, can you see that? Alright, so we have a 23, which turns to be a 5, which is going to be like someone dealing with some conflict. And this is someone who feels here. Let me use my little pointer. You guys like my pointer with the chakras? Thank you. Okay. Your nails aren't done, or they're usually not. So, alright, so this is a situation where you got involved with someone in the past that felt like they were tied up with too many responsibilities, tied up with their way of thinking, stuck in thought, tied into a situation where they couldn't really give to you. Okay, so they could have felt like you could have been someone that was tied already in a commitment, a marriage, a long-term situation that they may not have revealed to you. Maybe you didn't know, they weren't forthcoming with that information. Okay, as well as somebody was caught up just in a lot of drama going on around them. All right, they felt like they couldn't really move forward. Something was blocking their way, some type of technicalities. Perhaps they had an agreement with someone. They were in a business agreement, a marriage agreement, a lease agreement, a housing agreement, but whatever was holding that person back, they felt restricted in some type of way, where they couldn't come towards you. All right, they could have actually had some emotional things that was tying up, some emotional drama, some betrayal, some hurt. Their heart could have been close to you in some type of way. All right, but they just had some negative habitats or negative things going on in their life that was imposing that from coming forward to you. They could have been dealing with some karmic debt, because I say that because we have hostilities in here, which is a 26, which goes to an 8, which talks about karma. It also talks about courage and strength and trying to tame one's passions. But the fact that it came with this person that was all tied up, they could have been fighting with someone. So you could have met them when they were coming out of a situation or going through a time in their life where they felt like they were fighting for their peace, okay? Standing their ground. Just because this is like a man fighting a woman. So they could have been upset with a woman that was in their life when they met you, they were going through their own personal drama, and they were just maybe going through a temporary separation, and you came into the picture while this was going on, okay? And they couldn't give to you because they were fighting back and forth with this, and maybe you didn't know about. Maybe this is someone who they had a child from, a marriage, a long-term relationship, but they see how they're looking at her, and so they were definitely tied into another situation that you may or may not have known about, or they told you a little bit but didn't tell you everything that was going on. You could have met this person in the fall, okay, or some things could have became known to you in the fall. And with this, like, being like this was somebody, like, I feel like this is somebody that they knew from the past. Yeah. You could have met somebody that has a tattoo, who has long hair. Could be brown hair, brownish red hair. You could have met someone with broad shoulders, tall, muscular build, nice toned arms, really nice toned arms. Somebody in shape, okay? But somebody who didn't bear the truth or bear all that was going on. And we do have, like, with the orange leaves out here, that makes me think about the sacral chakra, okay? So you could have actually been involved with someone who was a creative person, but a person who was very sensual. So this could have been somebody that you had a sexual chemistry with, or there was a lot of intensity with you guys. You were drawn to them. There was definitely an alluring type of chemistry. But this is somebody who was protective of their emotions because they were hurt. So they weren't really ready to give you their heart because they were hurt over something that they went through with this woman. And reverse the roles where they fit for you, okay? But this is somebody that was protecting their heart. For sure. Okay? And we'll do some clarifications on that, but that's what I'm getting. All right, so let's look at the present. Like, what's going on in the present, the current events. Yeah, see, this someone definitely had a legal contract with whoever this went on, okay? So this is somebody who's trying to get justice. The scales were unbalanced, okay, in this way. This is because somebody trying to do some research, or possibly maybe getting out of a legal situation with somebody. Maybe they enter into a business deal, a marriage, a lease agreement, some type of contract. Maybe someone co-signed for them for something, some property, business, car, housing. They enter into an agreement blindly that they didn't really look through. So I feel like it could have been some type of illusion. Like someone made a deal look good to them and they blindly jumped into it without really researching it. And now they're trying to find out how they can get out of it. Okay, maybe someone got a loan for them in their name and they want out of this relationship with them, but they need to try to pay off this loan. They feel bound to someone because of an agreement they entered into foolishly, not really doing the research, just a blind leap they made into this contract. This also could be someone who works in the justice system, or someone that could be going back and forth to court, someone who could be getting legal advice, someone who could be studying law, someone who has visits with the courthouse, could be going back and forth to court, someone that could be working on maybe getting a restraining order or someone, or needs to look into a restraining order with someone. With this blindfold being over this and these scales being unbalanced, they could be involved with somebody who maybe they were in a marriage, and what they don't see is that other person is looking into legal action against them. So this could be someone who could be about to get served papers, or could be getting sued. Child support, paternity, I don't know why that came to me. Okay, but it did. But I feel like, again, this is justice being served on this person because of their karma. They could have karmic debt. Okay, and with this being the 6, this does talk about lawyers, partnerships, choices. So someone just did not make a wise choice. And we'll clarify that later, okay? All right, give me something on hidden influence. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is what the problem, the conflict that's going on that you don't know about. Is this person like, this person saw you as an earth angel. They fell in love with you. I don't think their intent was to have feelings for you to fall in love with you, but they did fall in love with you. And that's the conflict that are going on now. This is the reason why they want to get out of the situation that they're in, because the situation they're in is not a loving situation. It's a lot of conflict. It's a lot of commotion going on at that house or in that situation that they're in. It could be family, lovers, or it could be, you know, business, okay? You know your story better than I do. But this person is, you were sent to this person, and this person wants to come forward to you. They want to be able to give emotions to you, give love to you, return love to you. I think in the past this person's heart was closed, but now they see you as a loving individual. They miss you. They're thinking of you, okay? And they want to come towards you, be giving towards you, okay? With the angel of love out here. And they're being spiritually guided to come your way. Because it's a 49, and this 49 does go down to a 13. 13 does talk about death. And tarot is the transformation. This person is going through a transformation at this time. I couldn't even get it out. They're tongue-tied. They don't know what to say, okay? They're speechless when it comes to you. But this person could be going through some endings, putting an end to some cycles in their life, okay? And they want to move on and have a new beginning with you. They want to start fresh with you. Thank you. That's what I want to say. All right, the attitude about the situation. Okay. So we have 3 that came out on that. So 3 does talk about, you know, the Empress. This person may see you as the Empress in their life, as being nurturing, abundant, as being fertile. 3 can also represent pregnancy. So you could be pregnant from this child, I'm sorry, why did I say this child? Okay, so if you're not pregnant, you could have had a child from this person, or this person could have gotten someone pregnant, okay? 3 also talks about divine completeness, Holy Trinity, perfect. Okay, so you were the perfect person to come in this life. This person does see you as the perfect person for them to move forward with, as somebody that's very divine, okay, very spiritual, okay. You bring out a lot of positivity, and this person would like to have a family with you. We have door to spirit. Again, they're being spiritually guided to come towards you. They want to make a move towards you. People around them see that they're in love with you and they want to come towards you, okay? This is the 32 that also goes to a 5, which 5 again speaks about, you know, spirituality, guidance in this card, because they're being spiritually guided towards you. They want to walk away from the conflict. They want to overcome the challenges and the disappointment that they've had. They want some type of victory, okay? This is what, and they're seeking support. And this person also could be dealing with some financial loss, okay? Because 5 can talk about financial loss as well. This person sees you, when they think of you, they think about stability. They want to have a happy ending, a happy family. Again, you could have kids with this person, or this person wants to have kids with you. This person could be older. This person also could have children, and you have children, and they want to see about blending families and becoming one with you, because they see you as emotional stability, as happy, as being a good mother or a good father, okay, a good provider. This person now appreciates you. All right, they always appreciated the beauty that you brought to them, the beauty, the positivity, the nurturing that you brought to this. But this person knows that coming towards you, that they would have complete happiness, okay? It's just that this person, you see, with the beauty on one side and weeds and tangling on the other, like, this person's done some crying, okay? This person has been through a lot in their past, and they've had some negative thinking, some negative ways that they couldn't let go. They couldn't let go of some people, some situations in their past as well. With this card being a 15, 15 does talk about the devil and tarot. It talks about temptation. It talks about bondage. It talks about envy, self-destructive pattern. So this person had a pattern of their way of life and living, of what they're used to. They could have been used to toxicity. They could have had some addictions. They could have, you know, had a certain way of life and how they were raised and how they viewed things, and they were stuck with that, you know. So when you came in offering a new way of life, a new phase for them, a new way of looking at things from a positive perspective, like they just couldn't see it. They couldn't do it because their mind was always set on a certain way, like their way of the highway. Like they were attracted to your positive mindset, but they were just always a negative person with a negative view and couldn't get out of their self-imposed limited beliefs. Okay, so that's the attitude about that, and we'll do some clarification on that. So let's look at the influence of others and how people close to you feel about the situation. Or, oh, okay, well, this came out. So 21 reflects like completion, you know, fulfillment, end of a cycle. It's the world card, So everything has come to a complete end. Okay. So how people view, you know, the situation, the attitude about them is that they see this person trying to make some endings in their life, you know, trying to, they see this person making a change, maybe looking into becoming spiritual, maybe doing some research. Again, they could be journaling. This person wants to speak to you, communicate with you. So they might write you a letter, send you something, okay? You have the scroll, the key up here. So definitely, like I said, this person could send you an email, a letter, a long text. This person could have been writing text, but they just did not send them to you. They could have been unsealed. This person wants to travel with you. With the compass up here, this person wants to come to your direction, do some traveling with you. You might live at a distance from this person, and they want to travel to come and see you. With this long binocular up here, the binocular, or you could tell me the right word for that, the long one, like up here, not the binoculars, because it's not two, it's one lens. But they're watching you. I feel like they're trying to see you. If they can't see you, they want to see you. They're watching you maybe on social media or looking at old pictures of you, or they're trying to see the future with you and how they can have a future with you. Okay, in here we do have the map, so this person is trying to find you. If they don't know if you've moved or you've changed your number or where you used to work, if you change direction. We do have the quarter moon out here, so something could happen on a quarter moon. They could be. Alright, sorry guys, my video cut off, so I'm going to have to blend these together to finish going. But I said this person needs to release some fears and come towards you, okay? They do see you as being blessed. They see you as being abundant, okay? With this 31 goes down to 4, so you definitely are emotional stability as well, financial stability. You just have a stable life with you. And so the next course of action was what we were looking at, is that they might need to work on their money. They might need to work at how to increase their money to get their finances up to come to you. Okay, so let's look at what the final outcome is going to be. Like, what's the final outcome? Okay, thank you. All right, so we have 3, again, 3, Empress, 3, Divine, Completeness, Holy Trinity, Perfection. Yeah, like this person, the final outcome is that you're going to be abundant. You're going to maybe come across a woman or meet someone that you're going to go into business with, a partnership. Someone's going to want to establish a business with you. Maybe you guys might create something together, go on business together, or somebody's going to help you to increase your money. Some way, someone's going to come into your life that's going to become a partner with you, that's going to help you with finance, or even partner up with you. It's going to be spiritually guided towards you. The final outcome is a person you're going to meet that is going to be a good partner to you, that's spiritually guided to you, that's going to bring good luck and fortune to you. It's going to be a polar opposite to you, okay? Because you have a 22. 22 does go down to a 4. So that is creation, that is university, that is stability, okay? Your emperor could come in, someone who's going to be a leadership and have some authority figure structure to you. Okay, this person could be different from you. Like, you guys are going to be like complete night and day, but you guys are really going to balance each other out. So you could just meet this person in the winter time or at night, or you could run to this person in the autumn during the daytime, okay? You have what you don't see in what's coming up in your final resolution. You do have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. The 7th chakra does talk about is your crown chakra, so it speaks about wisdom, consciousness. Like, you should need to go in and meditate, you know, do some talking, listen to your intuition. Okay, it is a 41, which goes to a 5. Again, 5 talks about conflict. It also talks about spiritual guidance, okay, overcoming challenges, okay, having completion in your life. All right, and this could be somebody that you're seeking support. So listen to tap into your inner guidance to receive wisdom. This is Archangel Uriel, and Uriel is the eliminator of God. So that's somebody that when you're seeking knowledge, when you're seeking understanding, when you want to shed light on a situation, Uriel comes in to help you with that. Uriel also comes in, to bring peace when you're looking for that peace in your life, to find your inner peace, to help you in protecting that inner peace, okay? So that's what's going to be the final outcome. So let's just do a few clarifications on this. I do want to clarify the all tied up. All right, so let's just get these shuffled. Spirit guide, Father God, speak to me, give me the answers that I seek for the collective, and help me with the clarification. Make clear to me what it is that I'm seeing so that I can guide them with the correct answers. Alright, guys. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope this reading is resonating with you. If it does, like, share, comment in the comment box. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me if it's resonating. Okay, all tied up. What is this? Yeah, judgment is being called on this person. This judgment was called on that person in the past too as well, because we are verifying the all tied up in hostilities. So this person has some old patterns, some old habits that they needed to release and let go of that they did not. Okay, this person was going through an awakening probably when your paths crossed, and so because they were all tied up in that situation, we do have the Four of Cups here. They weren't able to see like God was giving to you as a gift, like God was giving them a new direction, God was giving them like unconditional love, but they couldn't focus on what you were to them and see you, the love that they had with you, because they were so dissatisfied with their life. Because again, I feel like they were dealing with some hostilities, and had so much anger towards this woman. Like maybe they were fighting with this woman and trying to get out of a terrible situation, and they were coming out of a situation or dealing with a temporary breakup from a situation. So even though like God was sending you to them as new love, to give them unconditional love, to show them another way, they couldn't focus on you because they were so dissatisfied with what they were going on. And they could have been tied into a situation or coming out of a situation or in conflict with a situation with someone who was a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, I should say Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but in that order, but a water sign, okay? Give me, thank you, Spirit guys. I don't know what you're giving me because it ain't, yeah. See, there was disharmony in that relationship. It was not happy. There was a lot of stuff going on. They had a lot of family drama going on. Okay, it was a broken relationship where they felt disconnected from them. Again, we have water signs, so someone felt disconnected or going through a bad breakup or had some unhappy family life, or someone who they could have had a child with or kids with, because you see the children in the background and you see the children are also disconnected from them as well. They're at a distance. So whatever was going on, like there could have been a situation where it was a broken family home, children were removed from the house, or children had to go stay somewhere else, or they had some discontent going on also, not only with their significant other, but with a child or children in that situation, okay? Give me something on contract, please, Spirit guides. Okay, so yeah, so with the contract being on here, the legal contract we're verifying, we do have the King of Swords. So this is somebody who does come across as a leader, as authority, someone who was trying to think logic, and objective, and somebody who usually does go for fairness, but they went into this blind situation, not really using their logic. And so they entered into something that was unbalanced, okay? And now they're trying to figure out, they're in their head, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of this situation, this contract that they've gotten themselves into. Give me something else, please, on contract. Give me something else on. Yeah, so we do have the Three of Wands in reverse. So with that being in reverse, this is somebody that this contract that they entered into, it's got caught up with delays. There were setbacks. It was a failed partnership, okay? It lacked progress. So whatever they entered into that they thought was going to be successful was not successful, okay? They partnered with the wrong person. See, it was a failed partnership, okay? So they got into something with the wrong person that they didn't use the head. They blindly went into. They didn't use logic to get into that agreement, that situation. And so they're dealing with setbacks and delays. If this is somebody that's trying to go through a divorce or a separation, it's like it's taken a long time for it to happen. Whatever they got into, it seems like it's taken forever for them. 808, when I say that, for them to get out of this situation, okay? If someone's looking into maybe like DNA testing, because we did have children out here, paternity testing to see if a child is theirs, or set up some type of paternity, it's taken a long time for them to get the results on that, to find out if that child is theirs, or if they're going to have to pay for a child, or even if they're trying to get out of a marriage or business deal. It just seems like it's taken forever for this person to get out of it. Give me, all right, well, I guess we're not finished on that. Yeah, so this person feel like they're taking on a lot of responsibilities. They're carrying a lot of burdens, because you do have 10 of wands in here, and this is somebody who feel like all the work that they put in, all the effort that they put a lot of work and a lot of hard effort into this deal, whatever they entered into, but they're just carrying on. It just became to just be a lot of burdens. It's a lot of weight on them, okay? It's a lot of responsibilities, and it's overwhelming them, and they're just ready to walk away from it, put an end from it. 909, they want to put an end to that. Okay, give me angel, Allah, spirit guides. Okay. Yeah, this person sees you, clarifying the angel of love. They do see you as the empress. They do see you as the one, the end all be all for them. You are nurturing, you are abundant, you are fertile, you are creative. Like whatever you touch, it's like you have the Midas touch. Whatever you touch turns to gold. So you make things happen, and you are very creative in your way of thinking. What your thoughts or your business, your ideas, like you're very fertile. You come up with the craziest things and you just bring it to life. And this person likes how you're generous, how you're a great mother, you're a great lover, a great listener, you have a heart of gold. Like everything they want in a woman. 10 when I say that. You bring it. You're their complete happiness. You're complete fulfillment. And with so many wands being out here, I do feel like this person, was very lustful, did a lot of dating, have a roster, had a lot of broken hearts they left behind. But like with you, they see you like embodying everything. They've been through a lot of women or a lot of men, whatever, put it where it goes for you, looking for something and they found it in you. Like you embody everything that they've been looking for. So they don't want to continue going out there and being a player looking anymore. Okay. Thank you. Give me door to spirit. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune being out here, verifying the door to spirit, like a cycle, they see a cycle has come to an end. They see that what you are their destiny, and they're being led to that, okay? They're ready to change their circumstances. Things are happening. They're realizing that you come into their life was fate. It was destined to happen, and they feel like in divine timing, like you guys will come back together again, okay? They're passionate about having another beginning with you. Yeah, they want to come in with the Page of Wands, see more wands out here. They're ready to explore new territory with you. Their ambition, they're ready to, they're enthusiastic about it. They have a lot of ambition. They're inspired, okay? They're ready to tap into their creativities, and they want to come to you and let you know that, they want to start a new beginning with you. So this is like a little teenager on here, this page, not so much of a little child. So even when they come to you to tell you they want to start a new beginning to you, they want to adventure off with you, like just pay attention. Like this is not a king, okay? So if you start on a new adventure with them or move forward with them, there's going to be, see these hills and stuff, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be challenges with that, okay? Because this is somebody who's still coming in, not a authoritative king-like type of beginning or start. So this person still has a lot of learning to do, a lot of lessons that they have to go through. Yes, thank you. See, they do want to make an offer to you, okay, of a new beginning. This is somebody who wants to maybe offer like going into a business or something with you, because they do see you as abundant. This is somebody who's trying to manifest you back into their life, that wants to take opportunity. But also keep in mind, like, this is somebody that sees that you have something to give, okay? And they're kind of feeling like whatever material things that you've started, okay, that you're, because they appreciate the abundance. They do see you start having a new beginning, making money. But they do kind of feel like what you have, they want you to share that with them, okay? So this is, okay, so yeah, so they want you to share what you have. So let's verify strategy. Or they have to keep up this time. I need to free up some, okay. Oh, no. We'll take this one. Yeah, this person verifying the strategy. They're trying to come up with a new strategy to come into you. They're confident that whatever they say to you is going to bring them out of this no contact with you. They're feeling like this one chance that they have, this communication they want to have to you. Like, give me another verification on that. Like, I feel like they're passionate about coming towards you and saying what they want to say. And they might send you a passionate email or a text message that's going to, yeah, see, this person is resting. They're in solitude. You have the Four of Wands. They're doing some introspection, trying to figure out how they can come to you and say what they have to say. They know that they were sneaky in the past. They know that you don't trust them. They were deceptive, and they're in their head about that, dealing with a lot of anxiety. So they're depressed, and they're worried that you might not really want to respond. They want to put this in an email to say that they want to hold on to you. They don't want to let go. This is somebody who doesn't want to release control of you. They find you to be their possession, okay? You're like their prized possession. And they feel like what happened between you guys was unfair. It was unjust. It was unbalanced, okay? They know that they were dishonest, but they don't feel like it's fair for you to walk away, you know? They see you as being nurturing, generous, sensual. They have a sensual attraction to you, okay? It could be an earth sign you were dealing with, because we do have a lot of earth and air coming out here. So someone could have been an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And they want to come, they want to come and have another opportunity with you. But the thing is, you have your back turned towards them. And that's the thing that they're really, have anxiety about too. They have anxiety because that's what we're clarifying, that you're not going to be willing to hear them out, that you're going to say no to them, you're going to reject them in some type of way, okay? All right, so what else, Spirit, before we move to what else? Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, can't even get it off of me. Yeah, this person knows that you've given up on them. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse. They know that you've given up with them. They know that you've surrendered. You've got overwhelmed with the whole situation, okay? You were defeated, so you surrendered to God. You surrendered to the universe, and you gave up, okay? Yes, you did. And because you were heartbroken, this person broke your heart. You dealt with a lot of emotional pain from it. So you made the decision, to just let go, give it to God, let Him handle everything. It was a difficult decision for you to make. And when you did that, you now tapped into your wisdom. You're now your Queen of Swords. So you're no longer tolerating any foolishness. Like, you know what you want. You might be willing to hear this person out, but really you've made up your mind. Your mind is made up, like what you want, what you're going to achieve, what you're going to accomplish in life, and you're not willing to let anyone stand in your way, okay? So you're being very oh my gosh, you're using discernment. That's what I want to say. You're being very independent, and you're using discernment. And when this person comes to you, like, you put an end to the situation. There's no moving forward with them. You made up your mind. That's it. You're done. You're ready for a change. You transformed. You went through a transformation, and you're ready for a change. Okay. So let's see. What is the angel's advice in this situation for this reading, for the collective? Like, we do know that somebody felt like they were stuck in a situation. They went towards someone else. They jumped into another situation blindly, and it's not working out for them. Now they want to come back to the collective to fix their mess. So what is the angel's advice? What is the angel's advice if this person does reach out to the collective as to what they should do? Thank you. Alright, so 3 cards came out with Angel Device. 3 again represents divine completeness, Holy Trinity, perfection. So the angels are saying if this person comes towards you, you need to choose a new direction. Okay, you don't need to rekindle with them. You've already gone down that path. You've had your heartbreak. You've healed from it. You're now using discernment. It's an end to it. You choose a new direction, which is going to lead to romance for you. Okay, to someone who's perfect for you. Remember, we have the yin yang. It might be your opposite, but they're going to balance you in some type of way. You need to practice forgiveness. You need to forgive the person who hurt you. Let it go. Don't see, this is the thing. You can't harbor past hurt and betrayal and continue to carry that on into your new relationships, because you won't be able to allow love to come in. Like, yes, people experience things. Yes, people have deceived you. Yes, people have hurt you. Yes, people have caused you to go in your mind, but don't let that close your heart off. Don't let it harden your heart. Don't allow it to let you to not be able to forgive and move on. And it's one thing to just say, yeah, I forgave, I forgive them, it happened. But no, you need to really forgive and let it go. And when you do, you will have peace. And as people come across your path, you'll be able to be loving with them, okay? You'll be able to have that romance because you truly just let go and give everything to divine, okay? So let's just get an affirmation. I have some makeshift affirmations that I made for you guys that I'm still working on. So it's a small stack right now, but I promise you it will get bigger because I am coming up with daily affirmations for you. Things that just come to my mind, to my spirit to share with you, okay? So let's just see. It's kind of hard to shuffle because they're so small right now. So I'm just going to just pick out one because I can't really shuffle them, guys. Alright, so let's just pick one out. Let's just pick one out. Alright, so we'll take this bottom one. I am worthy of my goals and dreams. So this is a daily affirmation for you. Like, I am worthy of my goals and dreams. Okay, so you could say that to yourself. Look in the mirror, write it down, think about it, because you are worthy. Like, and that's why I'm telling you, like, forgive the past, forgive what happened, forgive the people who betrayed you. Okay, let that go. Don't let that stand in your way. What's the next one? I have important ideas and my ideas matter. Okay, so whatever it is that you're thinking of, like whatever you want to create, go ahead and do it. Like, you are important. The things that come to your mind are important. What you're working on is important, okay? And they do matter, and you matter for that. In 707, when I say that, good things are going to happen, okay? So yes, good things are going to happen for you. We just need to have the right mindset. Again, forgive. It's about forgiveness. Choosing a new direction. Don't continue doing things the way that you did things in the past, especially if you see they did not work out for you. Change the course of action. Change how you go about handling things. Change your mindset on things, okay? Let go, release, because good things are going to happen to you. This is my my reading for you for today, and so I see you in my next reading. Have a blessed day. Okay, thank you.